But it's a good time to move across to our special segment, D Street Chatter. Nimesh joins us to give us an insight into what he's picking up. Hi Nimesh, afternoon, what are you picking up?
Hi Nigel, afternoon. So we've recovered a bit from the intraday lows, but for a change, the feedback is the FIIs are better sellers in today's market. So there is a bit of a negative support, so to speak, from the larger FIIs today. Yes, there is a small market at close, basket buying, very selective buying is what I understand in some individual names by the larger FIIs. So that may play out in some of the individual names in the last half an hour of trade. We've been stuck in that range for the last many weeks now, between 19,200 on the downside and 19,800 on the upside. So that technical range continues for the time being. But I guess the big trend is the block deals. Every day there are so many indications of large blocks happening. In fact, the feedback is maybe there are at least 4 to 5 large blocks which are in the works and which can happen very soon. So the trend continues. But I guess today, for a change, there is negative sell flow, or maybe a sell flow, so to speak, from the larger FIIs.
Yeah, Nimesh, I guess it's also a sign of times, right? It is a market that's been deepening. The fact that so many blocks are happening, they're getting absorbed, and sellers are getting a good price, the buyers are interested in buying the equity, tells you about the maturity of the market. So fill us in. On the chatter list today, on the stock list, do you have more names where potentially deals are around the corner?
Well, honestly, today for a change, I've not picked up any of those chatter where there are block deals, because I'm tired of reporting the blocks every day. So for the first stock today on my list is JM Financial. Big move on that stock in today's trade. The volumes are on the higher side. Generally, you don't see that kind of a spike in a stock like JM Financial, but I understand the reason is largely because one of the domestic mutual fund has turned active buyer in JM Financial, and also there is a very strong indication of a corporate development in JM Financial very soon. So that explains the move in JM Finance today. The second stock is Voltas. Again, this is one stock which has largely been underperforming. It's almost at 52-week close as well. But now at these levels, there are first signs of some bit of buying interest back in Voltas, and today for a change, there is good amount of buying interest from some larger FIIs. So that's Voltas. The third stock is NTPC. Again, not reacting to very strong buy flows in today's trade, but I believe the delivery volumes are going to be quite high, and power as a space has done well, and again now there is a bit of interest in NTPC as well. So that's the third one. And the last stock is Tata Motors, down in today's market, largely on small sell flows at an FI desk. But for Tata Motors, I guess apart from flows, the next big trigger to watch would be the Tata Technologies IPO, and that is expected in the month or so. So maybe that could be the trigger to watch as far as Tata Motors is concerned.
Okay, all right. Nimesh, thanks very much. Interesting list. Nevertheless, as you said, we'll get to hear many more, block stories about blocks and M&A, etc. Well, let's get in Mitesh.